The All Nations Children is a Juneau dance group. It consists of Tlingit, Tsimshian, Haida, Aleut, Athabaskan, Inupiaq, American Indian, Filipino, Hispanic, African American, and Caucasian children. The group was formed in September 1995 by Vicky Zoboloff and members of the Yátx'i dancers. It started with 12 children and now has over 70 young people. The belief that started this group was that knowledge of Native culture would promote self-esteem, pride, and leadership in our young people. The ages of the group are from 2 years and up, and the group practices every week. Since their formation, they have performed at many local events. They've also traveled to AFN, Sealaska annual meetings, the grand opening of the Teslin Tlingit Heritage Center. This group is supported by volunteer parents and receives some assistance from the Juneau Indian Studies program. The songs which will be performed this morning by the group are Tlingit, Haida, and Tsimshian songs of Southeast Alaska. The group emphasizes Native values, healthy activities, respect for Native protocol, and respect for each other. Ladies and gentlemen, let's show our affection for our young people in their efforts to promote our culture. The All Nations Children Group, let's give them a warm welcome.
Haijuai, Deki Nada, Shahedi Klayu Hatuasak, Tlingit Ka, Deki Na Ayakat, Yeknakat Satí, Juno Kwan Ayakat, Deki Na Yadi Ayakat, Klinedi Ayakat, Ach Ishas, Ach Athas, Ach Sanihas, Ach Liku Uhas, Ach Tusigu Ikha Satini Ach Liku Uhas, Ade Yehat Nau, Guak Agade Kwa Kai.
Kukut yahat dosak, yek nazati, klinedi ayahad, engun kwan ayahad. Alberta Aspen you do a saka klik. Hello, we're the Ldakát Nasati Yátx'i, which means All Nations Children. We were formed in September of 1995 by Vicky Zoboloff and members of the Yátx'i dancers. We started out with 12 members and now we have over 80. Sorry not all of them could be with us today. Gunshish, Hawa, Anabasi, Wedanku, Wayana.
Kajasadi Yuhatuasak, Chakna Hatsati, Juno Kwan Ayakat, Babs Anderson Yuduasak Achlik, Ak Ishas, Ak Athas, Ak Sanihas, Achlikuhas, Ak Tuasigu, Ich Satini Achlikuhas. Thank you for your attention. The goal of the group leader is to promote self-esteem and confidence, to focus on the leadership abilities among the members, to prevent alcohol and drug abuse, teen pregnancy, and school dropouts. We will enter with the Suitskan entrance, which means Tsimshian and Tlingit. Please forgive us for any mistakes we may have made. Ganachchish Hawa Anabasi Wedanku Kuyana. Sakadu yakatu sak, Agnes Lendi yakatu sak akla, Cha'ak nak Satí, Juno Kwan ayakat. Our next song we'll be doing is the Haida Prayer Song. The Haida Prayer Song was taught to us by Vicky Sobola, who learned it at Celebration 96. It is a slow song accompanied by a rattle, which was to be sung before the other dancers got up to dance. Ganeshish Hawa Anabasi Wedanku Kweana.
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to explain where the name came from. Not too long ago, we lost one of our great leaders, Andrew Johnny. And it was there I found out that the name Ldakát Yátx'i came from Andrew. So we want to acknowledge his family. I see Betty over there and her children, Alice and her children, and Jessie Johnny and her children. We want to just pay tribute to the family of Andrew Johnny and thank Andrew for giving us this name, Ldakát Yátx'i. Yátx'i.
Kluku Yahatu Sak, Yek Nasiti, Clean AD Ayat, and Gunkwan Ayat, Alberta Aspen Yidu Saka Klik. Thank you for your attention. While we're preparing for the next song, we'd like to say, please forgive us for any mistakes we may make. The next song was learned by our group leader, Vicky Sobola, who learned it from a tape of songs that was given to her by Vesta Johnson, her grandmother. It's a Haida song called Huya. This song is about small birds that fly together just across the top of the water and how they turn together. Ganeshish Awa Anabasi Wedanku Kwayana.
The next song we will be doing is the Haida Eagle song. This song is about an eagle soaring over the waves. The phrase, ah, ga, guana, ah, talks about the flapping of the wings. Gunashish, hawa, anabasi, wedanko, kuyana.
While our birds are getting back on the stage, I'd like to introduce the assistant dance group leaders. Renee Culp, her Tlingit name is Klagunk. Her mother's name is Wanda Culp. Her grandmother's name is Esther Clark. Ray Wilson Sr., his Tlingit name is An Yanach. His grandmother's Tlingit name was Kukak. Walter Soboleff Jr., his Haida name is Yalai. His Tlingit name is Dakusti. Linda Carroll. Her mother's name is Darlene Carroll. Her father is Buck Carroll of Sitka. And her grandmother's name is Linda Patello of Washington. Linda Mercer. Her mother's name is Ada Wade. Her father is Gary Wade. Gene Wade. That's her brother. All this information. Her Tlingit name is On Chik Ah. Catherine Edwards. Her mother's name is Alberta Aspin. Her Tlingit name is Kosh Kani. We will now do the Haida Eagle song, which will be danced by Elton Willard.
Satí, Walter Bennett Sr., Ldakát. The next song we'll be doing is the Raven Peace song. First verse, it looks like he's limping and he's rolling as he walks towards his wolf. Second verse, his eyes seem to walk about his face as he looks towards his wolf. Gunashchi shawa anabasi wedanku kuyana.
Before we do the next song, I'd like to introduce the senior members of my dance group. This is a program that we have designed to promote leadership skills and abilities amongst the children. I believe that knowledge of our culture helps our children with their self-esteem and their pride, and by doing that, we give them a gift of strength. I think that when they have this inner strength, they are more able to be successful in their lives. They have a lot of challenges that they have to meet, our children, and sometimes I think we don't give them enough of our time, and we must remember that they are our future. This is our future here. You know, our children, they're precious. Our celebration talks about, I'm probably going to say this wrong, but ha'at-uu, our treasures. I think sometimes we get confused. Our regalia is precious, yes, but our treasures really are here with us on the stage, and we have to remember that. Our senior member program has 11 children in it right now, and they've recently had the chance to learn to weave raven's tail, and so they have raven's tail bags that they are wearing. The first one is Michael Hutcherson. His Tlingit name is Kukush. His grandmother is Alberta Aspen, and his mother is Catherine Edwards. He's Tlingit Raven Dog Salmon. Next we have Barbara Dude. Her grandmother's name is Barbara Anderson. Her mother's name was Michelle Clark. Her Tlingit name is Kaja Sadie. She's Tlingit Eagle Killer Whale. Next we have Ruby Soboleff. Her grandfather's name is Walter Soboleff Sr. Her parents are Ross and Vicky Soboleff. Her Haida name is Jutquia. Her Tlingit names are Shungege and Teokla. She's Tlingit, Haida, Raven Dog Salmon. Next we have Katie Wade. Her grandparents' name are Ada and Jean Wade. Her mother's name is Linda Mercer. Her Tlingit name is Deatois. She's Tlingit, Haida, Eagle Killer Whale. Next we have Maddie Soboleff Levy. Her grandfather's name is Walter Soboleff Sr. Her parents' names are Ross Soboleff and Jan Greg Levy. Her Tlingit name is Shahedi Tla. Her Haida name is Haijuai. She is Tlingit, Haida, Raven Dog Salmon. Madeline recently was a contestant for the Miss NCAI competition, and she placed most talented, and we are very proud of her. She's a Juneau Douglas High School graduate. She graduates tomorrow night. Let's give her a hand. Next we have Mishiana Hutcherson. Her grandmother's name is Alberta Aspen. Her mother's name is Catherine Edwards. Her Tlingit name is Oktasha. She is Tlingit, Raven Dog Salmon. You can't get 70 kids on the stage without a little noise. Okay, next we have Joni Skrazinski. Her grandmother's name is Jessie Skrazinski. Her mother's name is Joni Verney. She's Simsian, Killer Whale. Next we have Marissa Corpus. Her grandparents' names are Karen and Jim Bernhardt of Heidelberg. Her parents' names are Mike and Marty Corpus. Her Tlingit name is Katutu'u, and her Haida name is Kuya Jut. She's Haida Eagle. Next we have Davina Cole. Her grandmother's name is Stephanie Stutler. Her mother's name is Agnes Lundy. Her Tlingit name is Shukadu. She is Tlingit, Eagle Wolf. Next we have Denise Gossman. Her grandmother's name is Carol Spromberg. Her mother's name is Jenny Gossman. Her Athabaskan name is Panat Shah Flok. She's Athabaskan Wolf. Last but not least, we have Shameka King. Her grandmother's name is Teresa Howard. Her parents' names are Susetna and DeAndre King. Her Tlingit name is Kanash Tla. She's Tlingit, Raven Sea Pigeon. I just want to tell the children how very proud I am of them. They practice once a week. Their enthusiasm is always high. And even though sometimes I yell around a lot and I'm pretty strict, someone asked me one time, how do you get them to keep coming back? I don't know, I think it's in their blood, huh? Let's give them a hand.
Nachafuk, Seuza, Sitse Nega Negan, Hanya, Chitanyu. The next song we'll be doing is the Tlingit National Anthem. The Tlingit National Anthem was composed by Joe Wright, whose Tlingit name was Auntie Aisley. It was given to the native dancers by Austin Hammond, whose Tlingit name was Donna Walk. First verse. So it shall never be forgotten, our voices will be heard on our grandfather's land. Second verse. Keep this promise, my father, sisters, as you'll pray for your raven. Please stand while we sing the Tlingit National Anthem. Yátx'i Shawa Anabasi Kwedanko Kuyana.
Before we leave, I would just like to say that when I started this group in 1995, I really was not fully aware of what I had started, and I had the dream of helping the children with their self-esteem and pride, but I also just didn't really realize how fast it would grow and how big it would be and all the people that would be involved. I've been learning as fast as I can so that we can present the children properly and teach them properly. I'm sure there are people that I have forgotten to thank. I'm sure there are parents and grandparents that I forgot to mention, and I hope you will overlook my mistakes. We have a big group, and it's just hard to remember everything. Thank you for your time today.
Before we do our exit song, the dance group would like to thank the following for their support: Sealaska Corporation, Mount Roberts Tramway, Representative Albert Kukesh, Ken Jackson, Byron Malott, Ross Shakely, Kay Parker, and Jerry Ann Gray. A special thanks to the group leader, Vicky Sobolev, and assistant group leaders, Renee Culp, Ray Wilson Sr., Linda Mercer, Walter Sobolev Jr., Linda Carroll, and Catherine Edwards. The exit song we will do is the Chukanady exit song. The spirits presented this song to the Chukanady Ikt, or shaman. A party was held at Groundhog Bay for a competition between the great shamans of different clans. By the third day of the party, all of the other great shaman had demonstrated their abilities except for the Chukanady shaman. People began to poke fun at the Chukanady because they had a powerless shaman. On that day, when the Chukanady shaman arrived, the people heard, with him came dancing all of his shaman's belongings and tools, dancing by his power without the help of his assistants. On that day, the Chukanady won that contest. This song is used as an entrance and an exit to bring luck to the audience on your journey home. Ganeshchish Ha'a Anabasi Wedanku Koyana.
It's like this at practice, too. I can't get them to stop.
All nations, children.